Hello and good day, welcome to our YouTube channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview. Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 4. Let's get started now. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 4, is an important section of the New Testament that was written by the Apostle Paul to the church in Corinth. In this chapter, Paul addresses the issue of pride and arrogance among the Corinthian believers. Paul begins the chapter by stating that he and his fellow apostles are servants of Christ and stewards of the mysteries of God. He then goes on to explain that it is required of stewards that they be found faithful. In verses 3 to 5, Paul states, "But with me it is a very small thing that I should be judged by you or by any human court. In fact, I do not even judge myself. For I am not aware of anything against myself, but I am not thereby acquitted. It is the Lord who judges me. Therefore do not pronounce judgment before the time, before the Lord comes, who will bring to light the things now hidden in darkness, and will disclose the purposes of the heart. Then each one will receive his commendation from God." This passage teaches us that we should not judge others, as only God is qualified to judge. We should also not be overly concerned with the judgments of others, as our ultimate commendation will come from God. In verses 6 to 7, Paul addresses the issue of pride and arrogance among the Corinthians. He states, "I have applied all these things to myself and Apollos for your benefit, brothers, that you may learn by us not to go beyond what is written, that none of you may be puffed up in favor of one against another. For who sees anything different in you? What do you have that you did not receive? If then you received it, why do you boast as if you did not receive it?" This passage teaches us that pride and arrogance have no place in the Christian faith. We should not boast in ourselves, as everything we have comes from God. We should also avoid favoritism and treat all believers with equal respect and love. In verses 8 to 13, Paul uses irony to illustrate the foolishness of the Corinthian believers' pride and arrogance. He states, "Already you have all you want. Already you have become rich. Without us you have become kings. And would that you did reign, so that we might share the rule with you. For I think that God has exhibited us apostles as last of all, like men sentenced to death, because we have become a spectacle to the world, to angels, and to men. We are fools for Christ's sake, but you are wise in Christ. We are weak, but you are strong. You are held in honor, but we in disrepute. To the present hour we hunger and thirst. We are poorly dressed and buffeted and homeless." This passage reminds us that the Christian faith is not about worldly status or wealth. We should not be proud of our material possessions or our worldly achievements. Instead, we should focus on living a humble and Christ-centered life, serving others and glorifying God. In conclusion, the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 4, provides us with important teachings and lessons that we can apply to our daily lives. It reminds us of the dangers of pride and arrogance, and the importance of living a humble and Christ-centered life. As Christians, we should not judge others, and we should avoid favoritism and treat all believers with equal respect and love. We should also focus on serving others and glorifying God. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.